Happy holidays. This is Calvin. I know that I told you guys that I was going to be starting up my my vlogs, and I finally gotten around to it. There were a few things that I wanted to be able to express, just a few talking points in regards to the ropes. Um, Firstly, I'd like to say happy holidays, and I hope that everyone out there is enjoying themselves, enjoying their family, friends, good food, and even better company. Um, First talking point is the object of my group, if it's not necessarily clear to those who are in it, is that it's basically a place where young ladies can come and get information, ask questions in regards to the opposite sex, and get some straight answers. I'm making myself available and providing the information that I think that's necessary for a 21st century woman to be able to conduct themselves in relation to a 21st century man in a 21st century relationship. A little bit about me. I guess you guys can pose me questions if you like, and I can, go into detail if you want to. If you could, please go ahead and just inbox those to me. That would be great. That would help me out. That would help me be able to sort through them and see about answering. I guess what's most relevant, or whatever it is that you guys think that's most important uh, about me, and I can go ahead and get you guys that information. Um, well, I guess fairly quickly, at least by the next time that I shoot the next video. The first point, well, aside from the objective of the group, what will come second in regards to that would be freedom of expression. I want for people to feel as if they can come here and that they can speak their minds and share their points of view, share their history, their track record, as it were, in regards to themselves and in relationships that they had been in. I'd like to hear some feedback, know where you have been in the past, know about where you are presently, if it has to do with maybe helping someone else out with an issue that they may have that we may be contending with. I also want to be able to maintain a positive vibe. I want for people to feel like this is a positive place. I want to be able to keep the cattiness, if at all, to a minimum. And I do want to make sure that whomever it is that is involved here with the group feels comfortable above all, first and foremost, and that they feel as if they can, share of themselves. Now, with that being said, I go into the third thing, which really has to do a bit with the second one, and this is about tough love. I do want for women to feel as if they can share a little bit of tough love, because I think that sometimes when it comes from another, when advice for a young lady comes from another young lady, it might be, accepted a little bit better, as opposed to coming from, a guy, or maybe even myself. I just think that tough love is something that should be used when appropriate and also used in moderation. It's not something that I want to make people feel as if it's just a go-to, because it'll sound like if you come into the group and you haven't been there in a while and you start reading through the threads and you start to make comments, what ends up happening is that it's just going to look like you came in and that your thought process may have been more emotionally rooted, and it kind of it has the potential to take away from the point of the group. So I just want to make sure that it's used succinctly as possible in regards to tough love. Now, the next point would be that I do want to be able to keep advertising off of the group page as much as possible. If there is something that is related to the group that you feel that you want to express to everyone else there, please feel free to inbox me and let me know. Just give me some information and let me know how appropriate that you believe that it is, and we can see about maybe going ahead and putting that on the main page and making people aware, so that you can go ahead and get the word out, and that we do it fairly. I just don't want it to become a group with a main page that's absolutely inundated with advertising, or that you have people that don't interact. They have not come in, spoken, shared of themselves, and yet they think that it's a place that, or that they think that it's fair to use the ropes as a place to come in and basically peddle their wares. I don't really have a problem with people wanting to, get the word out about things, because if you know me, you know that I'm a promoter to some certain degree. But at the same time, I know that there's a way to conduct business, and so I want to make sure that people are doing that in a fair manner. Now, in regards to those previous things that I discussed, as far as anonymity is concerned, because I know that some people do want to express themselves, but they don't necessarily want their name or their face attached to it. I totally understand that. So what I invite you to do is to either inbox me at my page on Facebook and go ahead and send me the information, and I'll make sure that that we assign it in such a way that you don't have your name attached to it, and I will submit it to the group, and then you're able to come on in and you're able to get feedback from it if that's what you desire. I also invite you to send me an email if at all necessary. If for some reason the inbox just doesn't suffice, or you just want to be able to send it forward, you can send me an email to debutpg@ymail.com. I have them all linked to my phone, so I'm able to go into the email and check them as they pop up, and I'll be able to get you a quick turnaround response. Well, I do appreciate you ladies indulging me. I know that I have been, I guess boring you with subject matter since February. The ropes, or at least the group of the ropes, has been a gift that I handed down to the female friends that I've encountered since I've been on Facebook and in my life, that have been willing to come on board and help out with things. And I'd like to see the community grow. So if you would, or if you know of any young ladies that are out there, please feel free to have them or invite them to come to the group, or inbox me, and I'll see about getting them brought in, and we can see about how we can grow the collective perspective and just help all of you out, because as you're learning, I'm learning too. So I just want to be able to see how many people that I and we can help out. So with that, I guess I will wish you guys a further happy holidays, and stay safe out there. People, they get kind of crazy, get kind of irritable during this time. So be safe, watch your backs, and like I said, if anything pops up, it really doesn't matter what time it is. If something comes to mind, just inbox me and we'll get back to you. All right, thanks. God bless.